Tuesday, May 27th, I touted porches in race number 4 at Horseshoe Indianapolis. Uh, Mild turf race. And as you can see in the result chart, Porches finished 4th at 6.2 to 1. It was a horror show of a trip. Marcelita Pedroza, who's a very good jockey, just made a bad choice trying to save ground when going down the backstretch was right next to the eventual winner and favorite, and would have been well served to follow the move on the far outside to stay clear of traffic. Um, Even with getting steadied severely twice in the stretch, Porches still managed to finish 4th. But that's horse racing. And as I've said before, things come in bunches, and just run into a bad run, and stuff like that happens. So go to the bankroll and take the $5 loss. And the bankroll started with $500 back in early November, and the wager is always 1.5% of what's in the bankroll. And when you cash a ticket, 7% of the profit goes in the far right column, the piggy bank. So for Wednesday, go back to Horseshoe Indianapolis and go to race 3, where my top pick will be number 6, Gunno, in a mile and a 16th race, optional claiming $62,500 for 3-year-olds and up. And number 6, Gunno, 6-year-old gelding, lightly raced, only 16 career starts, 3 wins, 3 seconds, 4 thirds. It's 2 for 3 over this track and 2 for 5 at the distance. And coming off a 60-day layoff, right at that borderline between the 37 and 60-day category, layoff category, and the greater than 60-day category. The workouts have been really good and steady since April 19th, leading up to this particular race. And the sire stats for Gunno: Sire's Into Mischief, who's become one of the most important sires in recent years. 535 winners of this type of race over the last 3 years. And this type of race is a non-maiden dirt race for older horses. And 31% of those 535 winners have come at 8 to 8.5 furlongs, which is almost exactly the average of 32%. 46% have come when the purse is greater than $40,000. And the layoff figure of 174, or 74% above average for getting winners on 37 to 60 days rest. That's very well above average for such a huge sample of winners. Going to the broodmare sire stats, the broodmare sire is Coovey, 57 winners over the most recent 3 years, 30% at the distance, 28% in the purse category, and a layoff figure of 125, or 25% above average for getting those winners on 37 to 60 days rest. And finally, The trainer, Pablo Lobo, 82 winners over the last 3 years, 44% in the distance category, 52% in the purse category, and a layoff figure of 260. A little over 2.5 times the average for getting winners on 37 to 60 days rest on a good sample number of winners. So certainly very positive data, and so a lot of clues that Gunno should fire his best shot. And it's morning line 5-2. I would hope for at least 8-5, but at this point, I think I would wager it down to 6-5. Hope there are no scratches in this relatively short field. Make it a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.